Are you ready to learn about making money and becoming rich? In this video, we talk about Charlie Munger, who is a close friend of Warren Buffett. We'll share 4 important ideas from Munger that can help you make more money. It doesn't matter if you know a lot about investing or if you're just starting. What we're going to talk about will interest you. These ideas aren't just theories. They're practical tips that can help you make more money and have a better financial future. So, let's get started and learn from some of the world's most successful investors. Number 4. Look in the inefficient markets. The first rule is to look for opportunities in places where not many people are looking. Charlie Munger, who is the vice chairman of Berkshire Hathaway, a really big company worth nearly $800 billion, says that having a company this big can actually make it harder to find good investments. That's because they have so much money that they can only focus on very large investment opportunities, and those big opportunities are usually not mispriced. On the other hand, when you have less money to invest, you can find smaller opportunities that are often priced lower than they should be. Large investors like Berkshire are too busy with big opportunities to notice these smaller ones, and that's where your chances come in. Warren Buffett, who's Munger's business partner, explained this idea. If he was investing a small amount of money, he could spend a lot of time looking at many businesses and finding a few that were incredibly cheap. But as he had more money, it became much harder to find such good deals. Now, thanks to the internet, it's easier for regular investors like us to find these smaller, potentially mispriced stocks. You can use a stock screener to help you. Just set it to filter for companies with a market cap between $10 million and $200 million and a PE ratio between 3 and 15. These are typically smaller companies that Wall Street doesn't pay much attention to. The fact that not many people are looking at these small companies increases the chance that you can find a stock that's selling for less than it's really worth. So, the key lessons from Munger and Buffett are look for opportunities among smaller companies, and when you find a great opportunity, go for it because they don't come around often. But hey, before we continue, I wanted you to know that I'm always making new content, so make sure you like and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss anything. Number 3. Take big swings. Charlie Munger's next lesson is to take big chances when you find a good opportunity. Great opportunities don't come often, so when they do, you should go for it. This idea is a bit like a baseball game, where a player tries to hit a small ball with a bat. When the ball is just right, you swing for the fences, trying to score big. Similarly in investing, when you find a fantastic opportunity, it's smart to go all in and make the most of it. Munger says you can learn something about making money from baseball. He talks about a great baseball player named Ted Williams who wrote a book about hitting. In the book, there's a picture of him at bat with a bunch of little squares showing where the ball might go. Williams figured out that if he waited for a pitch in a good spot, he had a much better chance of getting a hit. If he was patient and waited for the right chance, he could get a hit about 40% of the time. But if he got impatient and swung at the wrong pitch, his success rate dropped to only 23 to 25%. Munger thinks this idea works for investing too. As an investor, you see lots of investment options every day, like the pitches in baseball. To do well, you should be patient, like keeping your bat on your shoulder and watching the pitches. Only when you find an investment that's just right for you should you go for it. The tricky part is that these perfect investment chances don't come around very often. Sometimes you have to wait for months or even years. So when you finally see one, you should take full advantage and make the most of it. Number 2. Be patient and wait for the right moment. This connects with Munger's 3rd lesson. Don't worry about spreading your investments too thin. Usually people say you should have lots of different investments in your portfolio. Munger disagrees with this if you want to make a lot of money. Munger mostly puts his family's money into just 3 things: Berkshire Hathaway stock, Costco stock, and a fund run by an investor named Lou. Instead of spreading his money out, Munger thinks it's better to focus on a few really good businesses that you understand really well. He thinks that if you study and understand these businesses, you can make smarter decisions and have a better chance of making a lot of money. Munger tells a story about his friend John Arriaga to explain this. John Arriaga is a billionaire investor. You might think that he's so rich, he has all kinds of different assets, maybe he owns businesses and lots of different stocks. But that's not true, and I'll explain in a moment. John Arriaga made his fortune in real estate. Real estate is a big category with many different types: apartments, offices, factories, houses, storage places, and many different locations. Just in the United States, there are 387 different places where real estate is bought and sold. In each of these places, there are many neighborhoods to choose from. So even in just real estate, there are many ways to spread out your investments. Hey, before I reveal the top 1 on the list, make sure to tap the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. This way, you won't miss out on our newest videos. can decide if you want notifications for just a few videos or all of them. It's your choice. And if you're using your phone, don't forget to enable notifications in your settings. Number 1. Embrace a concentrated portfolio. John Arriaga chose a different path. He decided to focus on one thing, buying real estate close to Stanford University in California. He did this for 40 years. When times were tough, he bought more, and when everyone was excited, he sold. That's pretty much all he did. I'm sure Arriaga was offered other investment opportunities during his journey to become a billionaire, but he ignored them and stuck to what he knew best. This determination gave him a huge advantage over others and made him one of the richest people globally. Charlie Munger is a well-known smart investor. He has a simple idea about investing. It's better to put your money into a few businesses you really know than to spread it out too much. When you do this, you can make better choices about where to invest. Plus, it helps protect your money from the stock market going up and down. Sure, there's some risk in putting your eggs in just a few baskets, but Munger thinks that the possible rewards are worth it. He says, if you know the business and understand the risks, sticking with a small number of investments will probably make you more money in the long run than having lots of them. There are good reasons for this. First, when you focus on just a few businesses, you can learn a lot about them and their industries. It gives you an advantage over other investors who don't know as much. Second, by concentrating, you're more likely to choose businesses that are growing and making money. You can pick the best from a smaller group. Third, it's less stressful because your investments won't jump around as much with the ups and downs of the market. Sure, there are some risks. If you pick the wrong businesses, you could lose a lot. If the industries you're in start doing badly, your investments might suffer. But Munger thinks that in the long run, the rewards of concentrating your investments are greater than the risk. He says, if you're ready to focus your investments, you can make a lot of money over time. Thank you for joining us on this journey to unravel the secrets of wealth creation. We've explored Charlie Munger's wisdom and discovered 4 invaluable principles that can transform your financial future. So, here's the question for you. Do you prefer spreading your investments across many assets or concentrating on a select few? Comment below with diversify or concentrate to let us know your approach to building wealth. Let us know in the comment section below. And as always, don't forget to hit the like button if you found this video helpful, and subscribe to my channel so you never miss out on my latest content. And for more resources and links related to today's topics, be sure to check out the description below. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to reading your comments and engaging with you in the next video.